With the win, Rose jumps all the way up to 4th in the FedEx Cup standings. He began the week in 25th. What a performance it was. All right, for much more on Rose, as promised, let's bring in Mark Zecchino and Bob Weeks. Bob, starting with you, how would you describe that back nine birdie barrage by Rose?
I mean, it really was a magical performance by Justin Rose. I think if you look at some of the stats, he really didn't have anything that stood out glaringly one over the other. It was kind of a complete game. And I think if you look at his putting down the stretch, that really shined, but also that was set up because of great approach shots. But the last 14, 15, 16, 17, I mean, those were all inside 25 feet. He had a 22-footer. That was the longest one, a couple inside too. And if you look overall, including the playoff, he birdied 6 of the last 8 holes he played. I mean, that is a stunning achievement on these greens, which were brand new. He didn't play a practice round here, by the way. He was ill when they played in the Pro-Am, and he was working with his coach, Mark Blackburn, and a couple of other players on his team to sort of set himself up for this week. So that's a pretty wild achievement, and I think you have to look at him as a 45-year-old, a guy who, you know, at this age, a lot of players start to kind of go over the hill. He is more determined than ever. He's working in the gym. He's working with his coaches. He's trying to find every kind of thing he can give to his game, any kind of advantage he can put out there, and it's really showed up down the stretch and into that playoff.
Yeah, Bob, to your point, the longevity, it's so interesting, right? Because here's a guy, Mark, who's 45 years old in Justin Rose. And if he wins that playoff at Augusta National at the Masters earlier this year, we're talking about a totally different life-altering season for Justin Rose. He's been so impressive to watch throughout this season, hasn't he?
It's pretty impressive. And the fact that at this age, he still has the desire to want to be relevant and the amount of work that comes with that. And it's not just fitness work, it's time away from your wife, it's time away from other things. It's full dedication at this stage of your career to remain relevant. Says a lot about Justin Rose's desire to still be a member of the PGA Tour, to be a member of a Ryder Cup team. I mean, this is a lot. He's the first player in his 40s to get a W this year. I mean, it's a young man's game. So, and I can't help, Adam, when we watch this, guys, when we take a look at what transpired yesterday, that, you know, amazing finish, playoff win, yada, yada. When I go back to Live Golf and the launch of Live Golf and the targets that were on certain guys' chests, Justin Rose is near or at the top of the list of Live Golf wants, of players that they targeted that said, no, yeah, I'm not going to take the money. It's about my career. I want to play majors. I want to play Ryder Cups. I want to remain relevant. And it's about the golf and it's about my legacy and having success in my 40s. And that was a brave decision. And I think what transpired yesterday validates that decision.
And he moves to second in the European Team Ryder Cup standings, where he can continue to work on that legacy and evolve that legacy with Team Europe at the Ryder Cup.